Good morning, students. Today we are going to begin with chapter 6, that is building self confidence. So, now, students, self confidence, all of you must be knowing by this class you reach, you know what is the meaning of confidence. Self confidence means having confidence in yourself or having trust in one's judgment and your ability. Whatever ability or whatever judgment skill you are having, उसके अंदर you should have your own confidence. It is reflected how? It is reflected in one's belief that he is a valuable person and capable of accomplishing what he wishes to do so. Self-confident people have three main attributes. Which is the first attribute? Belief in one's own capability. Self-confidence people are having three attributes. First attribute is they believe in one's own capability. Second is they are ready to accept any challenge. And the third attribute is willingness to take the risk. So these are the three attributes which where when people, those who are having self-confidence, they have these three attributes. They believe in their own capacity. अपने खुद के capacity पे आपको you should believe yourself and you should be ready to accept any challenge and you should be willing to take the risk. Now students, let us see what are the factors influencing self-confidence. Confidence is not genetically inherited. Means genetically inherited मतलब genetically means जो आपके genes के through आता है. Genes के through means through your parents or through your grandparents, in that way I mean to say. So confidence is not such a thing which is means confidence is not genetically inherited. Many factors influence our beliefs about our capabilities. Three most prominent factors that contribute to building confidence are, so to build a confidence there are three most important factors. First factor is social factors, second is cultural factors, and the third factor is physical factors. Now let us see what are the social factors. Social factors means society plays a critical role in shaping and building our self-confidence. This is an important thing. Society means society is a place where we live in. So it is playing an important role in shaping and building our self-confidence. How? Let me tell you. See, whenever you are at home or in a school or in a friend circle or in your relatives, society is playing an important role. Why? Because upon your behavior, means depending upon your behavior, depending upon your skill, or depending upon how you talk or communicate with everyone, society will decide or society will judge you in making your self confidence. Means it will definitely plays a very critical role because लोग आपके बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, what the people think about you, that will help you in your self confidence. Say for example, at your home, if your parents are all the time boosting you or they are encouraging you for small things, आपने कोई भी छोटा मोटा काम किया हो, if your parents always appreciate you, or in your school if the teachers are appreciating you, very good, you are really doing very well, whatever small work also, if you do it, does not mean that you do it in a very proper way. Sometimes we may be wrong at many things, but people or the society who appreciate you, what will happen students? It will build your self-confidence. So that's why it is said that society plays a critical role in shaping and building our self-confidence. Now our society comprises whom? As I told you, our family, our neighborhood, our friends, our relatives, school, and even strangers also. Strangers means whenever you are meeting to someone for the first time, that person might be a stranger. So our initial interactions with society leave a lasting impact to our attitude and outlook towards ourselves. Our initial interaction means whenever you talk with anyone in the society, what will happen? आप किसी से अगर बात करते हो, so it will leave a lasting impact on our attitude. Means by the way of you talk or by the way of your speaking with anyone, it will leave an impact on your attitude and outlook towards ourselves. Means people will judge you how you are in talking or what is your attitude or how you speak in such a way. So evaluation from parents. Evaluation means, as I told you, even parents will judge you, evaluate you, what work you are doing, how you are doing. Suppose they are allotting you some work to do at home. Okay, not it's not related to studies. It can be any work. Go to the marketplace, buy the things, or take care of your younger brother or sister. So in this way, if the parents are allotting you some work, the way in which you are doing the work, or what is your attitude towards you, towards everyone in the society. So in this way, the parents are evaluating you. Even the teachers evaluate you definitely. If you are coming to school, every child is means every child is special to a teacher. Teacher knows each and every child very well, and then only the teacher evaluates a particular child, right? Even your schoolmates, your classmates are also evaluating you. Your friends can affect the way how we are perceiving others. Most important thing, your friends know, they can affect the way how you perceive yourself, sorry, which then progressively it will build up your self confidence. सपोज आपका फ्रेंड्स आपसे बोलता है जाओ तुमसे कुछ नहीं होता है, ये काम तुम नहीं कर पाओगे, मैं ही कर पाऊंगा, सो इट विल नॉट बूस्ट अप योर सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस. ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी, इफ योर फ्रेंड्स विल टेल यू yes you can do it, go and run from here to there, or go and jump from this much height, so what will happen, your friends are boosting you to get your self confidence. So this is the meaning of how society judges us. The attitude of parents towards their child creates the first sight impact on him, especially on his initial years of his life. For example, lack of love and attention, harsh physical and mental punishment. Suppose if the child is not getting proper love and attention, आपके parents आपको they don't love you and they are not paying proper attention to you, or suppose you are having any physical and mental punishments you have been given, or and excessive criticism sorry, excessive criticism means हमेशा आपके बारे में criticize करना, या फिर all the time speaking negative about you, and derogatory remarks on a child's mistakes can break his confidence. Suppose आपके parents ये सारी चीज़ें आपके साथ करते हैं, so what will help you? It will break your confidence. Instill a fear of failure in him means that will create a failure in yourself, and it will make you hesitant to take on the challenges. Suppose if you are getting any mental or physical punishment, or your parents are always criticizing you, or your teachers also, if you all the time she criticize you, definitely you will not develop the confidence. So it will instill means आपके अंदर क्या हो जाएगा, एक डर पैदा हो जाएगा, and you will be hesitant to accept any challenges. On the other hand, overprotecting parenting style, एक तरफ ये हो गया harsh punishment देना parents का. On the contrary, there are such type of parents, they all the time try to overprotect the child. Okay, what will happen? Overprotecting parenting style will hamper a child's self confidence. If your parents are all the time overprotecting you, what will happen? It will hamper your self confidence. Shielding a child prevents him from facing any pain and struggle. Any pain and struggle, आपके पास कोई तकलीफ नहीं होनी चाहिए. You should not be able to struggle for anything. It should not happen. It also prevents him from developing a resilience and coping with stress and failure. He may come to believe that he is incapable or he is inadequate. Most of the time, if the parents are all the time pampering the child or overprotecting, so what will happen? The child will feel that he is not capable or he is inadequate to do the things properly. So therefore, students, a balanced approach to parenting is necessary. So parents के लिए ये चीज़ है, they should have a balanced approach in building a child's confidence. When a child commits an error, कोई गलती अगर बच्चे करते हैं ना, तो parents should encourage them for trying again. Suppose if you are doing any mistakes, your parents should encourage you. No problem beta, you can try once again. And next time they should guide you how to perform better next time. So this kind of behavior prepares the child to accept new challenges. It will teach him to consider failure as a part of life and help in developing self-confidence. Okay, these were the social factors. Now students, let us see what are the cultural factors. Culture refers to the characteristics of a particular society, community or ethnic group related in its practices and beliefs. Culture influences a child's development and behavior. Children growing up in different cultures receive specific inputs from their environment. For that reason, there is a vast range of cultural differences in children's belief and behavior. Cultural competence comprises an understanding of all aspects of a culture, that is, social, educational, and organizational, in which we live and participate. So, students, culture refers to what? It refers to the characteristics of a particular society, community, or a group. मीन्स वेयर वी लिव, जिस सोसाइटी में हम लोग रहते हैं वहाँ का कल्चर क्या है, वहाँ की कम्युनिटी क्या है. सपोज वी आर इंडियंस, वी आर लिविंग इन अ इंडियन सोसाइटी, सो व्हाट आर आवर कल्चर्स. ओके, सो व्हाट कल्चर वी आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम आवर पेरेंट्स और फ्रॉम आवर कम्युनिटी और द ग्रुप इन विच वी follow the practices. That is the meaning of cultural factors. Now see, just look at the example. For example, some culture value independence. किसी किसी culture, some culture value means in some culture people are taught the value of independence, individuality, self-esteem and asserting oneself as important aspects of personality. कुछ कल्चर में लोगों को सिखाया जाता है कि आपको इंडिपेंडेंस की वैल्यू, यू शुड नो द वैल्यू ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस, यू शुड नो द वैल्यू ऑफ इंडिविजुअलिटी, सेल्फ एस्टीम एंड असर्टिंग योर वन सेल्फ एज इम्पॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट. मीन्स आप कितने इंपॉर्टेंट हो. सो चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम सच कल्चर आर आउट गोइंग, ईगरली एक्सप्लोर न्यू सिचुएशंस, डेमॉन्स्ट्रेट कॉम्पिटेंस एंड हैव सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस. ऑन द अदर हैंड सम कल्चर्स ऑनर ट्रेडिशनल वैल्यूज़. कुछ कल्चर में या कुछ जो ऐसे कुछ ऐसे परवरिश जो होती है ना, उसमें आपको ट्रेडिशनल वैल्यूज सिखाई जाती है. रिलेशंस एंड ओबीडियंस, रिलेशंस को इंपॉर्टेंस देना और ओबीडियंट होना. चिल्ड्रन फ्रॉम सच कल्चर्स कल्टिवेट द नीड टू मेंटेन इंटरडिपेंडेंट रिलेशनशिप्स. सो चिल्ड्रन डेवलप अ इंटरडिपेंडेंट रिलेशनशिप्स. नेक्स्ट फैक्टर इज व्हाट? फिजिकल फैक्टर्स. Physical factors like healthy physique, healthy mind, good appearance, etc. play an important role in developing self-confidence in a person. Now, physical factors means you should have a healthy physique, means you should have a proper healthy diet, or you should be good looking, or you should be healthy looking. First point is that you should have a healthy physique, fine, right? Then your mind should be healthy. And your appearance should be good. आपका जो appearance है by look, you should be good. All these things play an important role in developing a self-confidence in a person. Suppose when you are standing in front of a mirror, you see yourself how you look. Are you looking too pale? Are you looking that means as if you are malnutrition, means you are not getting proper food to eat. Okay, that will affect your physical factor, or that will also affect your self-confidence. On the contrary, if you look yourself into the mirror and just look at yourself, how physically good looking you are. Are you too fat or are you too thin? That will create a self-confidence in yourself. Second is, you should be having a healthy mind. Healthy mind means in your mind all good thoughts or positive thoughts should come. And last is, your appearance should be good. So all these things play a good role in developing a self-confidence in a person. Moreover, in every culture, good looks are always appreciated and admired. किसी भी culture में आप देखो, good looking person is always appreciated and admired, which affect a person's self-confidence. So with this, your self-confidence will increase. It is a good practice to maintain good hygiene. Good hygiene means it is always a good practice that आपको hygiene का बहुत ध्यान रखना है, physical appearance का, but ओवर एम्फेसिस ऑन द अनरियलिस्टिक इमेज ऑफ ब्यूटी. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि अगर आप ब्यूटीफुल हो, आप सुंदर हो, तो ओवर एम्फेसिस हो जाना, या अपनी मतलब अनरियलिस्टिक ब्यूटी मीन्स यू शुड नॉट मीन्स आपको अपनी ब्यूटी के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा ओवर रिएक्ट नहीं करना है. एज पोर्ट्रेट इन मीडिया में एडवर्सली अफेक्ट सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस, मीन्स यू शुड नॉट ओवर रिएक्ट ऑन योर ब्यूटी. On the contrary, you should students play an important role in developing your personality. You should see that how you can become good looking. You should always try to find ways how to be healthy, how to be healthy in mind, or you should always see how to become physically healthy. For that, if you are if you are very much having a lot of weight, you should try to exercise yourself. If you are not in a good posture, see to it that how you can develop a good posture by doing physical exercises. सो फिजिकल डिसेबिलिटी इंस्टिल्स अ सेंस ऑफ डिपेंडेंसी इन एन इंडिविजुअल. अगर आप फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड हो तो डेफिनेटली आप डिपेंडेंट हो जाओगे किसी और इंडिविजुअल पे. ओके, इफ अ फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड पर्सन सफर्स फ्रॉम सोशल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन, अगर आप फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड हो तो डेफिनेटली आपको सोशल डिस्क्रिमिनेशन मिलेगा एंड एक्सक्लूजन. दिस में लीड टू लो सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस. हाउएवर, अ पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग will can surely help a disabled person to overcome his physical limitations. Suppose if a disabled person, कोई भी disabled person तो बहुत होते हैं, देखो जिनके हाथ नहीं होते हैं या जिनके पैर में कोई प्रॉब्लम होती है चलने में, but still you must have seen they are having a very good confidence in themselves. They have a positive attitude and they always most of the time they have a strong will. With this they can surely accept all the challenges. Okay, so we can surely help a disabled person to overcome his physical limitations and motivates him to accept the challenges. Nicholas Vujicic is an excellent example of success through positivity and perseverance despite being born without arms and legs. Now see, this Nicholas, he was born without arms and legs. Just in the, let us know more fact it is given. Just look at this person, children. He is what? Nicholas Vujicic. He is the founder of Life Without Limbs, an international non-profit organization. Okay, is an inspiration to millions. ये इंटरनेशनल और नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है. ही इज़ द फाउंडर ऑफ दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड इट इज़ एन इंस्पिरेशन टू मिलियंस ऑफ पीपल. ही फाउंडेड एटीट्यूड इज ऑल्टीट्यूड. क्या फाइंड आउट किया? एटीट्यूड इज ऑल्टीट्यूड, मतलब आपकी सोच आपकी हाइट को ऑल्टीट्यूड को बताती है. ओके, मतलब आपकी सोच अच्छी होनी चाहिए. अ सेक्युलर मोटिवेशनल स्पीकिंग कंपनी. निकोलस वॉज बॉर्न विथ टेट्रा एमिलिया सिंड्रोम. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? विदाउट फुल्ली फॉर्म्ड लिम्स. ओके, ही इज वन ऑफ द 7 known individuals on this planet who live with this syndrome. See, he has starred in the short film The Butterfly Circus and was awarded Best Actor in a Short Film at the Method Fest Independent Film Festival. So this is the best example, children, कि if you are physically disabled also you can gain self confidence or you can achieve success in your life through positivity. Okay, despite being born without legs and arms. Very good thing for you to understand, children. Now, various attitudes of people. This video is becoming very long. I will continue this topic in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care of yourself, and students, please read the chapter, all of you.